mic is live. Yo, Miles, what's good? What is good? Welcome, welcome, dude. And happy Thursday. On a new schedule, but we're doing well. Hope you're doing well as well. And TikTok's good, and we are on all three platforms. Doing a new game today. Doing a new game. Just gonna hop right into it. Oh, but yeah. Wes, welcome in, dude. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. We're getting close to the weekend. Only a handful of loyalists stand by the rightful king. Doing good, Wes. Doing good. First 3-day week in a minute that I've been streaming, but I'm back at it. I've been excited to try this game. I've heard about it for a long time. Yeah, it's all good. I figured you were playing San Andreas and not playing it. But yeah, how are you doing? How's life? Appreciate that, dude. Hope everything's well with you too. So far, the game is a gorgeous one. I've been seeing videos about this nonstop. It looked really good, and it's been a while since I've gotten like an RPG this close to launch. San Andreas, it's been a while since I played that one though. And I'm not far behind you, Wes, when it comes to getting a new computer. I'm getting there. I'm saving up. I want to do a new build with a 5090. Turn it into some content while I'm at it. Birds with stones.
To the battlements, move! Father! Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze.
Get ready!
And I'm pretty sure this is mocapped as well. And I'm sure like any other game, this first part is going to be a lot of cutscenes. And exposition, as they do.
Take cover!
I'm just looking forward into being in like a land battle like that. I think it looks sick. If you guys have been watching people play this, you've probably seen this a few times.
Make it count.
Neat. Never played the first one, but I was told I didn't need to. So, I knew I'd get too far behind. Kind of like Red Dead. Alright, group up. Go up the stairs to the front of the ramparts.
Right. Quick! We have to repel them!
Okay. I am here. Well, I am helpful. Yeah. Oh, awkward. Okay, fair enough. Which one are the bad guys? Not exactly sure. I'm supposed to be talking to somebody up here?
Die, you swine!
Alright, those guys are bad, for sure. Alright. perfect, that worked out. Alright, give me a minute. I'm practicing.
Get ready! They're coming inside!
Alright, well,
Conway, move down!
I'm sure that's fine. So like, get out of here. We're gonna die.
Conway! Get over here with that crossbow and join the line! What the fuck are they waiting for? Pour fire onto them! Shoot, for fuck's sake! Bastards!
Okay. Yeah. War.
Get ready for another attack! This one's the fun! Godwin, draw your sword and follow me! Over! That was close.
Okay. Bro, this is war. Hurry up. Going slow. Okay, R2 to attack, L2 to defend. Okay.
Don't let them climb up! Get down!
Yeah.
Won't work on me!
Next. Alright, I'm pretty good at this. Simple enough.
I'll kill you, you cunt! Bleeding like a sucker.
Cool. Alright, pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. War never changes. Famous last words. Cool. So pretty straightforward.
Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, that.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna.
Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Well, at least he's honest about what his idea of a party is. So. Okay. I'm sure it picks up. Not a bad little war area. I don't feel like I learned a whole lot. But I hear that'll be to come. That'll be to come. To Kingdom Come is what it'll be. Cool. We made it. I appreciate that. Nonchalant. Yeah, I've been waiting to play this game. I wanted to get it on stream. I bought it like a week ago, and it's just been sitting there. And I ended up taking a week off streaming, so I've been waiting on this. Just got through the first part. I didn't learn a whole lot, but I didn't do a whole lot. But we're getting there. So this is as early as it gets. But I take it you liked it. I've heard nothing but good things. It does look a little bit complicated from some of the videos I've seen. But
Dentes Fortuna, you rat!
Dentes Fortuna, you rat. Evil Twinkie! Welcome in, dude. And appreciate the heart me. Hope you're doing well. I think you were the first one to tell me about this one, Twinkie.
You don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Oh, would you look at that? How nice of him.
Anyway, this...
Yeah, prologue.
Alden...
Yeah,
whatever.
I take
What's
your
that
word for it
actually
as well, Evil Twinkie.
Audentes,
It looks good. You planted that seed in my mind.
Fortune favors the brave.
Audentes,
I don't doubt it.
Fortuna, Ibat.
All we have to
Okay.
do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again.
I'm sure I'll have that memorized by the end. But it looks good. I've had it for like a week and I haven't gotten to play it at all because I wanted to play it on stream.
Out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure, see a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir. Trotsky.
Trotsky. Yo, what's up, Ryan? How you doing, dude? Welcome, welcome. Playing a new video game. This is what I've been doing this for a while. Okay, I can turn that down. I'm trying to get my levels right, so I appreciate you, Twinkie.
Fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Berghoff
You're
was
right, that is
made of
way
money.
higher. How's that? They're a little bit closer. I'm gonna bring it down just a little bit more. Let's do it like right there, and let me know. It looks good, man. I've been waiting to get into it for a minute. I got it a few weeks ago, but I wanted to get it on stream, so it's been like it's been added to the backlog.
Forward to new adventures.
It's been a while. I think like it's been a long time since I've got an RPG anywhere near
We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their
a
doorstep.
launch.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless...
You been playing anything
he's
lately?
just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows
I'm not
where.
sure if I'm
And
actually
here we
controlling
are
my
in the
horse
middle
here.
of it all, carrying an important document. No.
And if you watched my Red Dead,
one way or another.
okay,
do
that's
I.
fair.
How is that? Fortuna...
Al dentes fortuna juvat.
Aventis Fortuna
See now.
Uvat. I can't do it.
There's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us
I'm not even
looks
sure
like
that I'm
it's
actually
moving,
like
we wanna
steering
know.
the horse at this point, which might be good. If you saw my Red Dead playthrough, horses don't always make it.
Like a horse.
Welcome in, Jay-Wet. To be honest, I don't get the meme. I feel like that's a meme, the cook you some food breakfast, and it goes right over my head. And that could just be me being old, or me being like out of touch. You know, you can pick one. But yeah, don't get that one. But I do like breakfast. It is one of my favorite meals. And Ryan, yeah, Wukong, I beat that. That was one of the first games I streamed. I'm on New Game Plus 1, but my computer's almost fried. So I've decided I'm not going to play that until I build a new PC or buy it on console.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Alright, we have our first...
Besides, stand a chance against them.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Alright, and the normal disclaimer, I'm still working on the art of locking in when I'm supposed to lock in, and then not missing major story shit, but also reading chat. So I'm still figuring that balance, but I'm locked in for a second.
What are you after here?
Be right back, folks.
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days.
I'm assuming this is
Who are
mocapped
you
as well.
people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master,
Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Oh, I would do. I promise you, chat. I'll be right back. Like every time I go to look, it gets quiet, and I'm like, did I miss something? Was there a murder? Was there murdering?
And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund. So it would appear we are enemies.
All right, cool. We get to do murder real soon, real early. Or we can just quietly think about it.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry.
You gotta love these dialogue heavy starts. Okay, so now I can catch up and see what's up. So first of all, I'm catching up. Avowed is the other one that I've been wanting to check out as well. I'll see it. I gotta add that to the list. But Ghost of Tsushima is also one I've been wanting to play. That's a bit of an older one. Not gonna play GTA 6 when it comes out. Honestly, I completely skipped GTA 5, but that's because I wasn't a fan of loading screens. So, but we'll see. We'll see when it gets a release date. We'll take it from there. Hey, Vernon. In 96, if I never had Jordans growing up, so you must be thinking of a different Val. But Vernon, that's very nice that you did buy someone Jordans in 96. You sound like a kind soul. And Jordans were the shit back in the 90s. But in 96, I was like barely in elementary. I was like, I think I was in elementary school. That's how kids be. They take over the TV. I get that. 96. Yeah. No Jordans. Game of Thrones. I saw that, the Game of Thrones game. I have not looked any further than seeing a trailer, but if they pull it off right, I read those books cover to cover 5 times over a period of 5 years, telling myself Winds of Winter was about to come out. And I gave up almost 10 years ago. So, yeah, that never happened. See, Ghost of Tsushima, everyone says that, so that's what makes me want to play it. So it is on my list. I have it downloaded, so we'll see. This game is called Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Red Dead 1, I'm doing that on a schedule. So Red Dead is on Tuesdays. So if you want to watch Red Dead 1, I'm doing that on Tuesdays. Harry Potter game on GBA. I don't think I ever played a Harry Potter game on GBA, but that brings me back. I remember one time I lost a friend. I did not have many friends growing up, especially in elementary school, so I went over to a friend's house, and he was playing Pokemon, and he let me play Pokemon on his Game Boy before I had a Game Boy, and I started a new game and saved it without thinking about it, not realizing that it just erased all of his shit. And so it was like our first time hanging out together too. And after that, we were just never friends again. I don't blame him. I would attack me today if I was him and I saw me in the streets. Thank you for the follow, Gonzo. I'm looking, dude, yeah, Skyrim is probably one of the last RPGs I got anywhere close to launch, and I purchased it like 8 times, so I'm looking forward to this. And welcome in, Elise. Thank you for the heart. Oh, yeah. No, Hogwarts Legacy was good. I ground that game so hard and burnt myself out on it a little bit, but I do have a level 40 character. Yeah, I don't blame you, Evil Twinkie. I'm still ashamed of myself. Like, sometimes you become a good person because you have those things you look back on and you're like, I can never change that. That's one of those things. I erased a poor man's Pokemon game. Some things we can never atone for fully. All we can do is try our best. So, turn over new leaves. And welcome, Elise. Hope you're having a great night. And thank you guys for allowing me to catch up on chat while I figure out who I am. All right, so what's your play style? You have soldier, advisor, and scout. All right, so sneaky boy. I've done that playthrough in Skyrim, but it's not my first. I'm tempted to go soldier. But part of me also wants to, like, I feel like advisor could be like a fun, like, charisma-based role. So many Pokemon things when we were younger at Florida Mall. Yeah, Pokemon Yellow. You know, Pikachu would follow you around. They had, like, the special yellow one that came out. Yeah, we'll see. I think I'm going to do good honor for the most part. But at the same time, I don't know. In these games, it's like the word high honor is kind of different. I feel like pickpocketing, stealing, and stuff like that, I don't feel as bad about it back in these days. I don't know why. But we'll see. We'll see. All right, so soldier is what I tend to normally go with. Your berserker, your fisticuffs. Okay, so I feel like, okay, fighting, advisor is charisma and talking. I could do a Princess Donut run. And scout, I don't feel like I want to be sneaky enough to be a full scout. I might just do soldier, not to be boring. Not to be boring, but I think I'm going to do soldier just because I want the buffs that are going to come with swinging big things at people.
I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. My job is to defend
So we'll see how that goes.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so,
Yikes.
I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Oh, that's a lot of information to throw at somebody. Jesus. First playthrough, Kai. Yep, just getting started, too. Alright, you can solve a lot of situations by convincing the other side. In dialogue, you'll have a choice of some of the options below that define how you'll react, but beware, persuasion requires the other party to believe you. Okay. Okay, speech, charisma, might, hero, coercion, domination, dread. There you go. Okay, within dialogues, you'll have several options of how to react, but be warned, the other party won't always believe you. I feel like I just read that. Very close. All right. It's not about picking the highest number. It's about who you're talking to, what you look like, what your reputation is. For example, threatening a bunch of thugs with violence alone is usually pointless, just like claiming to be a nobleman with a straw sticking out of your boots. Okay. Speech was up there. Speech was up. Okay, I'm going to skip it. All right, speech was up there. As envoys, we're offering alliance to really look like bandits. All right, be helpful.
We want to negotiate an alliance, and we can help you with those bandits. Together, we'll put them in their place, as a sign of goodwill. And then you'll escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained. You'll see.
Oh, that's nice.
Judging by the looks of you, your help might well come in handy. All right.
Yeah, I never know whether to read or skip over those things. But I figure most people have probably seen it. You know what I mean? I never would have considered doing a speech playthrough.
You must be cautious.
But after reading Dungeon Crawler Carl and seeing what Donut does with charisma.
We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone led a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in
Womp womp.
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God, what kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow.
It's too early for me to say, PK, whether or not this is worth the money.
Captain at Trotsky.
I gotta stop talking over the story. I gotta remember. I'm
Sorry
like,
again.
I squirrel brain so hard,
Farewell.
and I want to make sure I'm doing the right by chat and by the game. It's a talent. It's a skill you don't assume you'd ever need. But especially with games like Red Dead, I would look away and constantly end up killing me and or my horse. You guys have seen it.
No tavern within reach. We'll just bed down here for the night.
Cool.
The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Cool. I guess that addressed all the worries. Like, what about bandits? Who cares about bandits? Like, I understand why games are getting more expensive, but especially because,
At least we can
it's always hard right around the time where it starts to happen.
As bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
And this is that painful moment where games start going from $59.99 to $79.99. And it's not even uncommon to see a game that's like $100+ for the deluxe, which is rarely worth it. It depends. It depends.
Henry, call that dog to heel.
Oh, cool. I got a call. Hey, puppy. Yo, puppy. All right, hold triangle.
What's all the fuss about, Matt?
There you
Are
go.
you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah.
Hoorah.
Peace at last. That barking was
Easy.
a pain in the ass.
Yeah, speech runs might be the way to go. Because, again, when you see what it can do, it is fun. But I always like being more strong in the beginning so I can just, like, just fight my way out of problems. No, that's fair. I did like Skyrim a lot. I got it in VR. Like, I think I have that game, like, 6 times. I mean, given they released it a lot. Alright, I do need food for the dog.
Listen, would you have some scraps?
We'll talk about the rest of the stuff later.
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
He's hungry. Alright. You wouldn't want the dog to bite you. Now, would you? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to lead with that.
Listen.
Maybe a little
if you give me
bribery?
that sausage now, I'll bring you something from the feast tomorrow. They'll surely serve us up some real delicacies at Lord von Burgoff's castle. And I'll be invited, too.
Trying to think, when did Skyrim come out? What year was that?
After all, you're a noble's bastard.
I can't remember if we were still in high school or if it was after. But no, I remember playing a lot of that. Welcome, Jordan. Hope you're doing well.
Don't forget about me tomorrow. My favourite is boar meat with rose hip sauce and cabbage.
Nice. Okay.
Look what I have for you.
Boom. There you go. Done. Honestly, when it comes to the modern warfares, I don't know. I used to play a lot of zombies.
Conrad,
What?
let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with
Dog is fed.
you. Because you cheat.
I do not.
Oh? And how come you always win then,
Am I pressing the right button?
That's an easy one.
Thought I was. Sorry, puppy.
Because you always lose.
Alright, something was in there. I'm sure it was important.
Aha. Very droll.
Seriously though, Conrad.
Well then,
my old
Henry.
mate, roll a few.
Henry, oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
2011. Wow. Damn. I dealt with it.
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment, but true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm
November
here for,
2011.
to deal with
Jesus.
that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader.
I
of my
remember when it
bodyguard.
first came out,
Let's see if you keep
playing
it, up.
it, like,
But we managed the situation all
so
right,
many
yeah.
hours.
He even apologised to us. If Hannah had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know.
And I definitely did a stealth run.
Well,
One of my runs through that.
let's not get ahead of
It has been a
ourselves.
long time
Kiss my arse.
since I've made it
And
past,
by the
like,
way,
Thane of a White
yeah,
Run.
How about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So
Yes, I
then,
need to learn.
Hey? Hey?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself.
Okay.
You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Okay. Press down to open my inventory. That's a lot. These look like encyclopedia pages. Like, I'm gonna, like, let me know if I should read them, but I'm gonna not read them because how do you even read? Like, please refer to the diagram. Like, it is a lot. Alright, cool. I need to put clothes on. That's important. I have different outfits that I can switch. Alright, cool. I get it. Menus, submenus. Fair. Fine. Neat. Bam. Easy. We did it. See, I like that evil Twinkie. Yeah, 6-year gap between Oblivion and Skyrim. Remember, Oblivion was like the last game I played. It was like, well, yeah, I guess it was right before Skyrim. But I remember playing that. A lot of Fable back in that time. And I never got into WoW, so that was like as much dark fantasy as I got. Alright, so let's fight. Let's learn to fight.
So, should we start?
Do you think we're gonna fight with our cocks? Put on your helmet and armor, grab a practice sword, and come along.
That's a hell of an opener. I mean, that wasn't even top 3. You know, of things I was thinking were gonna happen, but okay. Cool. Hat. I need that. Reading helps. Alright, so let's see. Let's see what he thinks now.
Can we start with the swordplay?
You've got your armor. Good. I won't hold back. Ready? Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead. Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
That's what she said? Alright.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, that makes sense.
But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try
Oh
it
good,
yourself.
a stamina management game. I'm not fucked at all. Alright, I was holding L2.
Good! Defend yourself.
Okay, I gotta figure out how to
properly.
kick. This is different than any other combat I've ever played. Okay, am I just waiting?
Good!
Okay. Oh,
Why don't you cover yourself?
because I'm learning. Oh god.
Keep your distance, Henry. Nice.
Okay, I gotta stop running right into him. That seems to be part of it.
Good.
Cool.
That's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
That's it.
Okay. Downloading.
You're doing great, Henry.
Is it? Oh shit. Okay, it didn't slow down that time. I didn't know. It makes sense that it's not going to just bullet time every time.
Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Sweet. Nice. Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Neat.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then. Nice work, Henry. Nice.
Point for Henry.
Slow. Nice. All right. I get
Okay,
it.
he's fine.
For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
Okay,
100?
let's go in cocky.
How about 200? Are you feeling confident
Let's
or
go.
not?
Let's go.
Fine, 200. On guard.
How hard can it be?
Off to a good start.
Right on the head.
Alright, that's working out well. I need more stamina.
That one hit the spot. That one hit the spot.
Okay, I gotta stop gassing myself out. That's what's happening.
Oh, you haven't got a hope.
Go for it.
Put up a fight at least.
Oh, I'm so bad at stamina management.
Oh, you haven't got a hope.
Go for it.
I need to get my stamina back up.
Put up a fight at least.
Alright, I keep going in so berserker rage, just thinking I'll be able to take him out in one shot. That's clearly not. Why would... Ooh.
Oh, you haven't got a hope.
Why are you not... Where's... Get your stamina back. What are you doing? There we go. Jesus.
Oh, you haven't got a hope.
I keep trying to stab him low, and he leans in every time.
And you've had it. I say
Well,
the victor is clear. I'll get my winnings from you later.
Like life, you do
Now
learn
it's
as you
time
go.
to eat. Oh, that sword play's given me quite an appetite. Let's get some grub.
Welcome, Jay.
So who won, gentlemen?
We're fine. I appreciate you,
Obvious,
Twinkie.
isn't it?
Yeah, long time no see. I took a
Henry
week
learned
off.
a lesson or two, and I won
But I'm
our
back.
bet. At least I'll have someone to buy me drinks in the tavern. It was almost like
And I'm
that
just
time
as
in
good at video
Ragtime.
games as I was. And that's what I get. I don't walk in. And...
True. Only I won that time. Your bow, which came in very handy afterwards.
I'm learning when to lock in.
Unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle. and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you
He
drank
seems
away
fun.
all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Okay, so this... Okay. Alright, this gives me some ability. Huh. Well, based off that, I think I... Vitality's good. That's a good one to have. But I do like speech. I feel like speech can go a long way. I should be min-maxing, though. So many decisions. Alright, I'm gonna look. Yes, that was Hans Capon. I'm pretty sure. That was his name. No, I appreciate that. Yeah, no, it's, I think I got this at the Mall of America in Minnesota. One of those t-shirt booths, because it was, like, right as it came out, so they didn't have, like, official merch yet, but it's such a good design. It's such a good design. A good way to rep nerd life, even though I rarely play D&D, but I'm with it.
And I
We'll
had to
strengthen.
drag you out of that tavern before everyone
We're going
pounced on us.
strength.
And he had his work cut out. You wasn't having it.
A lot of
much.
internal monologue needed.
Now,
That's what keeps
you
me
was
away
able
from
to
playing
call
these
the
games
lasses
more,
like me,
is my level of
maybe
indecision.
She wouldn't have started screeching.
It's
can't
easy to get
say I'm
overwhelmed
surprised.
and then be like, hold on, I
Just
want to change
imagine
builds.
it, fellas. You're a fair maiden. Your lovely locks falling on your shoulders.
Thank you guys for
No
liking the live.
thought of
Over
waiting.
1,000.
And then Tankard's fat head appears before you with his crooked mouth. And he says,
Where's the shit, oh my pretty?
I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her
The
name?
graphics are good.
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
Oh, like the sex thing.
She's brave.
Making feel like an asshole.
She saved my life when
Thanks
I
for
went
the
back
follow,
to
Emma.
Scalise after it was raised.
Thanks for the follow, Maverick.
My parents and a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
And don't kiss and tell. Don't be that guy.
you know, this travelling
Good.
isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye.
I like the idea
Apart from
to get a fully maxed character.
Where were you yesterday
That
evening,
that
Henry?
difference
You were late for
between
supper.
beginning and
That's
end.
not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Ooh. Do I want to be a scholar? I like to read. Survival seems important. Houndmaster, though. See, but the indecision, that's what makes it so hard. Thank you for the follow, a random fish.
Mutt
Houndmaster.
caught a scent, ran off into the woods and wouldn't
My
come back.
trusty
And what
Puppo.
was it? There's a footpath there with some derelict house at the end. Mutt was standing outside.
I don't know if those choices are
barking
ever
like
easy for
crazy.
people, but I find myself like
There was
just
nothing
picking
inside
one.
but mouldy furniture and some burnt bones. So I calmed the poor pup down, and we came back to the camp.
He don't seem like no poor pup to me, especially after the way he came
16,
barking
let's
at
go.
me today.
I will say though, the eyes look a little dead.
Sir?
I know it's nitpicky. Look,
I
it
mean,
looks beautiful.
Will we be getting
but
any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Let's
I've already told you all I know. Von Bergov is a very important nobleman, the royal chamberlain. He administers the country for the king, collects taxes. It's like this. There's the king, then him, then a very big gap, and then me. And we are envoys sent to offer him an alliance.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
I prefer maces. Ooh, I don't want to shoot back in the time before that. I mean, I like doing CQC, but I also really like heavy weapons. Like, I like doing my bonky builds. Bucket sword.
Sword is the weapon of a master.
I see a lot of sword play.
Fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight.
We're making our way through. So the first part's a lot of exposition
Tell us again
through interactive cutscene.
Stole your sword, and I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
And that sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter.
That's a dark backstory.
I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
I mean, that is pretty awkward. That's an awkward thing to have to respond to, you know.
Otherwise, we'll be here for hours again, hearing how Martin the Smith raised him, even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting
none
supplies
taken.
for the journey back?
Later, Ryan. Good hanging out. Have a good dinner.
And I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle.
See, because of my ADD, I'm afraid to touch a button and it'll just skip the entire scene, but I normally find whatever it is that, like, skips the words, and as soon as I read it, I skip it.
No thanks.
I don't know if anyone who plays it through on the first time, is that weird? Like, do you guys just, like, let it play at regular speed? I find myself just like, just like skipping through the lines. Whenever they give that option.
Let's go and strip, Henry.
But that's
Fellas,
just me.
come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Cool. That's like the second person to make mention of safety. But let's trust the highborn. That's always a good move.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh.
I mean, it does seem like a lot, but it is what it is.
I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Probably half with armor. Beginning's a little slow paced.
Oh, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up?
This is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
He was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
Fairly new game. I don't know when it came out, but I want to say it came out this month. First time playing it, so we're not even like free yet. We're still in like
Fit for a king.
the cage that is the beginning of any game before they set you loose, where you're on a very tight story-driven line.
You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too
And now
cold.
we're gonna bathe together,
Pride and joy
like homies.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on.
Phrasing. Just a little casual bath of the homies. That's how you start any adventure.
Oh, that really shrivels the old ballsack.
What's the matter?
Females!
Oof.
Let's go to them.
Sirhan.
Oh, shut up and let's go.
Like river sirens?
We don't want them to spot us.
Oh, good. Nothing like a little creepiness. Morte, it's exactly what it looks like. That's where you expect me to be like, oh, it's completely out of context. I'm like, nope, this is bathing with the homies simulator. Hey, man, if I'm gonna walk towards you, just stand up. Okay, we're fine. Oh, okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. After all that, I'm like, Jesus.
Hear that singing? They must be close.
Oz, the video game. Hope you're having a good night, Morte.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
Cool. No. No, we just hear random singing, so we're gonna go spy on people. It's not weird at all. There you go. That'll be our first, we'll develop that one from the ground up. Bathing with the homie simulator.
Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it, throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
And that's one way to sneak. R1. Alright, I guess that was too far.
Hey?
Am I gonna be throwing that many rocks in the game that they gave it its own button?
Alright. What was that?
Nothing, just me being creepy. With my homie. Just taking a slime bath. With my homie as we stalk random singers. At least these headphones are better. They give me kind of a direction thing. Is this what you wanted, Henry? Oh, you're gonna leave me alone to do it. Now it looks like it was my idea. It's the ADD in me, especially in these really like early scenes of a game. I'm just like, just let me be free.
Pána je u muziky, směje se na kasníky, klient pijou jedí, Pána sama sedí, aleluja, domine, aleluja.
Damn, Henry, I told you it's... Oh, fucking God, you're a...
It's like everyone told you. Oh shit. I don't feel as bad that I missed some of those early conversations, since I'm not going to have to remember any of those people. This is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Oh man, I'm pretty sure that guy cooked. Again, we didn't get a lot of time. We didn't get a lot of time. And here we are being creepy without our armor. So there's that.
Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Oof.
Hey!
What the fuck are you doing?
Hey! Hands off her, you
So he's fine with like spying on some chicks, but like if he has to save one, he's like, hold on now. Maybe we should mind our own business.
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you?
You just had me walk a quarter of a mile crouched in the swamp so you could spy on somebody. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm the asshole.
Enough! I
That's all I'm saying.
What the fuck? It's mine!
No, bathing with the homie simulator just got real.
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you
Cool.
idiot! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim? Just now.
He's like, I am just like panic, throwing my body in directions.
Fucking armor! Come on! Cut them off on the other side!
Oh, his horse is quick!
Oh, Mott.
Oh, good.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What?
Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait.
Don't pull it backwards.
Ah, fuck! We've got to flee.
I've never been shot with an arrow, but I'm pretty sure it's not how you take arrows out of people.
I'm on his...
I'd lead the way.
Ugh. Okay. We're making it. We're getting through.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
But you shot me with a fucking arrow. Okay. I'm a wanted man. Okay, the hair icon under the compass signals will have around you. Enemies are searching for me. Okay, makes sense. Alright. There's from the menu. So I just follow him. Like, I understand when it's a new game, they gotta get a lot of exposition. It just makes me so antsy.
There's someone in front of us. Down.
Oh. But I'm sure they'll fold more mechanics in. So we're getting there. We got fighting down.
Call out as soon as you see them.
Mm-hmm.
And then kill them. No fucking around.
Well, that's not great. And thank you guys for the likes.
Watch
Appreciate
the
that.
dodge. And keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the boat. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Use your head. Then come back.
Well, I thought throwing a rock was a button.
We'll have to wait.
You want us to get to work. All the fucking way across.
I'm getting too ahead of him.
What a cheap will hear you. It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side. Something about it in the pitch black when all your talk doesn't blind you.
So slow. Okay, maybe we're not supposed to go this way.
Use your head. Be. There's more of them up top. Fuck.
Okay. Sneaky boy. Let me mention that. Oh.
Hey, you're in for
Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
Stop praying. I'm gonna stick you like the pig you are.
Well, that was suggestive.
You're not up to it. Fuck off.
Well, that didn't take me very long. What is that? First death. First death? I didn't even see the guy. Alright, so let's just try again. I love how it's like try again or new game, since you're already this bad at this. We can just pretend none of it ever happened. Okay, but I did get a save state. I don't know what part of this it is. Excuse me. Yeah, going here. We go down here.
And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gun. And keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there.
I went too fast. I lost him.
Get a move on. You watch this side of the rock. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know.
So I need to be careful and use my head. Is what I'm hearing.
Everything. Get to work.
Sakra! He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
And every time when I'm impatient during a video game, it always costs me more time because I get antsy.
Now you're going to get it.
Run!
Thank you. Alright, cool. I think I ruined it again, but we'll see. We'll see.
Hey, I'm gonna stick you like the pig you are.
Don't stick me.
At them, fellas. Catch him.
Well, at least now he's running in a direction, so there's that. I have no stamina. Nailed it. I hope. Nailed it. I don't think we're ever getting out of here, but nailed it.
You had enough yet?
Okay, that's fine. I really thought we were good. I thought we were good. That guy chased me silently for a very long time. So we're gonna slowly walk. We're gonna take our time. We're gonna not be antsy. We're learning. Thank you for liking the live, kid.
There's someone in front of us. Down.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there.
Go real slow. Anyone got any plans for this weekend? Because I'm going to use my head and be careful. That's really all I had going. I'm debating whether or not I want to do a third game day. Like if I want to like choose a third game for the third day or just keep playing this on Saturday. I guess we'll see how far we get tonight. I'm going to take it nice and slow. Nice and slow. I'm not going to panic. We're not going to panic. We'll go nice and slow.
We've got to get to the tree trunk up ahead. Quietly. Use your head. Be careful. There's more of them up top. Fuck.
We're just going to go real slow. We're not going to rush him. Lord Hans Capon. will not be rushed.
Here, still.
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they tried to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere on the
Run, quick!
I've been waiting for this. Like, you trying to keep up with me. Alright, cool. As long as there's no one chasing me.
No, fuck, they're in front of us.
Nice.
Oh, I accidentally pulled out into photo mode. I'm like, oh my god.
They're playing into the rocks! Hurry!
Oh, damn it.
Run around! We'll catch them at the top!
What now?
Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top!
Shit! Take cover!
Run ahead of them!
Where now, for fuck's sake? Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us!
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake!
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
How brave. How brave of my lord.
Ah, fuck! Where's Capon? He must have fled from them through the other gorge. I have to find him. Where is he? Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Yeah. I did that.
Now you're gonna get it!
I didn't even get a chance. He just one-shotted me. So whenever they give me animals in games, I'm just worried they're gonna kill them. So I was like, oh no, not the puppy.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started.
That's true.
I might teach you how to
RDR1
handle a
I just started on Monday, or Tuesday.
crossbow as soon as you set foot outside
So
the
that
house.
one I still got a bit to go on. I'm just doing different games on different days. So Red Dead's going to be on Tuesdays
Try using
moving
your mouth
forward.
and not your fists. We did a fine job.
I think we got about 3 hours into it. So I got to Armadillo. Little flashbacky boy. Alright, that's his blacksmith padre, I take it. I'm playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'm just starting with the combat. Well, I'm not into it yet. It's different than anything else I've tried.
It has its benefits.
I don't know if I like it or not. I know I'm not good at it yet when it comes to the combat.
Ah. Now, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
I'm waiting for Night Rain to come out. I can't wait to play that with my kid. Like, we've been waiting for that. Avowed looks good as well. Avowed looks really good. I've been tempted.
Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Who knows? I might just have to get that one, do it like the Pepsi challenge, you know, do it on Saturday. See which one I like better. But I feel like with these games being so long, it's going to be hard to do them in like 3-hour chunks.
You chose
that makes sense.
path than I wanted for you.
I could see the combat being good.
Maybe that's how it was meant to be.
And I'm wondering how it adjusts with other weapon sets and stuff like that.
But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight until the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster.
Because it is a good feeling.
You still have a long way to go till your work is
if there's like a good learning curve to it, and it gets really satisfying after a point.
It's not over yet.
For the love of
I
God.
apologize, I'm talking
Wake
over
up.
the entire story.
Pull yourself together, Henry.
But I feel like you know, yeah, I get it. I get so antsy.
Oh, I thought you were done for.
Yeah, Avowed looks like combat that I'm a little bit more familiar with for sure. I love seeing, I don't know what it is about damage numbers I like so much.
And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
And there's nothing wrong with Skyrim. I like good magic /
running naked through the woods.
weapon combat.
If you're capable of running at all.
Now, where's Mutt?
I don't think there's magic in this game, but
I've no idea.
I definitely haven't seen
Don't worry about
any.
your dog. He can look after himself. Like, we've got to disappear. Like, come on.
I feel like the dog's going to be a valuable addition to the team. Seems like a weird call. And how come you get to loot the first dead body? I'm bleeding. But that's fine. He's a lord. Even if it's the Lord of Capons. The Terminator, I'm really glad to hear that. And I'm glad you started streaming. We've had a few folks.
How are you holding up?
Not bad. We'll play it tough.
It's not so bad.
We've had a few folks from the chat pick up streaming as of recent. And I'm really glad to hear that.
As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at?
Hallucination. An army. And I'm staring at an army.
Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sir Hans Capon.
Ah!
Jesus, don't do this to me.
A little bit of delirium.
Pull yourself together and let's go.
So what have you been streaming, Term? That's really sick. And honestly, if you want to stream and you've already done a stream, you're ahead of probably like 80% of people that want to stream. Clicking that button is so hard.
Fuck.
So cheers to that. Humans!
Humans. They're slaughtering everyone. They'll kill us.
Christ, Henry, stop yelling and move your ass.
Bianca.
Come on.
Okay, so my guy's also, you know, bathing with the boys / PTSD simulator. Yeah.
Father? Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the
Easy,
castle.
Henry.
Hurry. What about you?
Are you mad?
My mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir
Christ's
Okay,
sake.
I see what it makes sense now. Alright, so that's how they're doing like the exposition of the first game. If you haven't seen it, you get the important points.
You'll see.
Alright, yeah, and definitely very heavy. Well, good shit. Good shit, Terminator. And honestly, like, good luck with that. It is a blast. Like, streaming is fun. And I'm glad you started. Yeah, we mustn't run. We gotta fight.
Can't run away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
Kill them.
Please.
Well, I had a feeling that wasn't gonna change the outcome.
God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in
Damn.
to it. Hang in there.
So that's his family. That's awkward.
Look.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this.
No.
It's all right, Henry. I've got you.
Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree.
Yeah.
Just like Father always wanted.
Oh, poor guy.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa. Dead. They're all dead.
But we aren't yet. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
And a butterfly.
I see the light.
Well, at least Hans didn't leave him for dead. So there's that.
Hold on. Hold on. We.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him.
Neat. We're gonna live.
Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. They're... That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed.
Or is this a
Don't worry.
dream?
We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
I'm gonna wake up, and I really drowned while bathing. Oh. That's right. Jug him. Just got caponed.
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
Maybe. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Seems like he went through a lot in the first game. Seemed like he's seen some shit. Yikes.
I've come from Scallops. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone. Who?
Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Okay, he looks like a big bad. He looks pretty big bad material-esque.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ate your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I'm afraid you'll never wake up again.
What?
Alright, well,
Where would you be? Here in my cabin.
Scene's
where
not
you
alive.
and that
I'm pretty sure she
pal
didn't
of
eat the other
yours
one,
were
so
sick last night.
we'll see.
Slowly, lad. Slowly.
Or, I don't know. Neat.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse.
I've had worse. My shoulders stings a bit, but I'm alright otherwise.
According to my flashbacks.
If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking
No
now.
magic? Well, I appreciate you checking, BZ Dave.
Your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my
Or is it
best,
Busy Dave?
but I don't see
I appreciate you.
good no more.
Families that game together stay together.
So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you
Okay,
don't
some very
catch a
basic.
chill. It gets cold
Very
here by the
basic,
water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a
quest
bite
lines.
to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire.
I like
if
soup.
that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Terrible fall. Miraculously, you survived the terrible fall. But you lost several main level skill and perk points due to your extensive injuries. Okay, that's a good way to deal with it. Alright, recover again and regain them gradually later in the game. Alright, so I got hurt so bad, I got knocked back to level 1. I think we've all been there. That's sick. That's sick, Dave. Yeah, honestly, like, my son and I played a lot of Dauntless together.
His wound is still bleeding.
My son will be 20 this year.
Better bandage it up quick before I bleed out.
And now that he's in college over in Europe, gaming is how we bond, a lot of the time. So when Night Rain comes out, we'll definitely be playing that together. But Dauntless is a free Monster Hunter game that we've...
Bandage that wound of yours, would you?
Alright, how do I... There we go. Which is a good game. It's changed a lot. But, yeah, I am all about that. And I'm happy for just, like... I think it helps with, like, the father-son relationship or the father-child relationship, but also for the kids, that's got to be cool, too, to be able to bond in that way.
Bandages. It ain't nothing too hard.
All right, I did it. I did
Try to eat something.
Okay.
An empty stomach won't do you no good. There's something for you on the table.
Oh, I should pour a portion? Oh, wait. I thought I said pour a portion. Okay, I guess I'll just eat from the bowl.
That's really good.
Oh,
I wouldn't say
okay.
no to some more.
All right, I'll just eat it right out of the bowl because she lets me.
This is a full belly.
Yeah, teamwork, dreamwork. And it's sick. Bunch of gaming dads.
Seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
Okay. Fair. So fresh and so clean.
Ah, I feel like a new man.
Hey, puppy. Won't let me interact with you. Loots. Transfer all. Oh, it's all got blood on it. Slots. Quickly consumed during combat. Great. Great. Okay, so put things on. I guess I'll leave the tunic on. I'm gonna have to put on my bloody pants. And bloody shoes, because I like shoes. I like having shoes. I don't like shoes more than any other clothing item, really. Don't really need a hood that bad that I need to wear like an all gross fucking. And I have a torch. I can torch. Yeah.
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
Dead bastard is literally his name. Okay. Let's equip a sword. Yeah. I'm already winded. Jesus. Okay, fine.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night.
And Ari, I like. I can't blame you for that approach, though. I think
he never gets up again.
You don't know until you break it. You know what I mean?
Consider yourself lucky.
I will.
That would be hilarious. But I feel like having that make an impact.
That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
I feel like that would really encourage people.
What happened here?
It all happened so fast. Hans had a brawl with him.
Trying to get between locking in and locking out, because I'm sure all this stuff is important in the future.
On the floor, and you saw the other fella outside. I didn't get a wink of sleep.
Hey, bloody mosh pit.
In my yard.
Been well. How are you?
I can help.
All is well.
And I want to do
I needed a week off. I needed a week off to reset and recharge. I've been working on a lot of cool things at work and otherwise.
It ought to work wonders on him.
And yeah, took some rest, but now we're doing 3 days a week: Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. How you doing?
The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard
we're gonna make
brew,
tea.
But we'll need some fresh sage for
We're making
it.
Kingdom Come delivery tea.
Chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
So can I lie? I don't know what the deer means.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Ma used to put sage in
Okay,
sauces.
the horse meant
Served it with
nothing.
meat.
Okay, it was a stag, kind of.
Gross wounds. Try thinking with your head and not your stomach. We need freshly picked sage, not some dried herb, so listen up.
Okay,
Sage
reputation lost.
has a
All right, so
purple
don't try
blossom,
those.
And chamomile has white petals with a
I
yellow
need to get my charisma
scent.
up a little
At
bit.
the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere.
I'll just offer
or at
that.
least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
I think I can manage. I'm not going to try to weasel out of it.
I'll see what I can manage.
Appreciate that, Brad.
It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble.
Okay.
And a bit
I'll
of
see if I can
effort,
pick some extra
if it's a
stuff.
dirty job is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself.
This first one's going to be so many cutscenes.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer
I'm
there,
body
so it should
disposal
be
now.
easier.
I'm in body
When you head out
disposal.
again,
Deliverance too.
Follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when
Okay,
you're
so we're in
done
Europe
with that,
because they have nettles.
better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
All right, we made it. We made it. We can pause. We can pause. Jesus, that was a lot. I need to breathe, catch up with chat. Thank you guys for being patient as I lock things in. Mosh pit, that sounds awesome. Got the lady a new car and the daughter all the softball equipment for the coming year. That's not getting so many things on the list knocked out. I'm sure the old lady is happy. I mean, I thought I was being like Daddy Warbucks when I bought Kit like an Xbox a little while ago, which she totally deserved and is awesome. But you know, I use her car for the most part because I have a motorcycle and it gets cold sometimes. But that's awesome, dude. That's a great feeling when you get all the things knocked out. New job is going well. I've been staying so busy at it, especially because a little bit self-induced because I have an AI project I'm working on and I am making so much progress, but I have so much further to go. But just the excitement of working on AI stuff does it for me. All right, so I got to craft potions. Most words in a script ever. That's crazy. I mean, I guess that makes sense for a game because you have all the different outcomes of stuff. So you have all the different ways it can go. How close was Red Dead? Because I feel like Red Dead was a lot of dialogue too. Alright. Cool. Got the spade. Oh. Pick up the corpse. Oh. Wrong button. I can read. Alright. Look at us. Just good old body disposal boy. Okay, pretty straightforward. Compass tells us where to go. But that's awesome, dude. What kind of car did you get the old lady, Mosh Pit? There's like a certain vibe that happens when you get like a new vehicle, like that new vehicle vibe.
Shit! My shoulder. This bastard's hard work. You can't be in the ground soon enough.
There we go. He's fine. Oh yeah, honey? 2.2 million words. Jesus. I wonder how many Game of Thrones books have, you know? Like, I wonder how many of those books it takes to get to 1 million. Because some of those are doorstops. Some of them. Huh. Fair enough. No bury the body minigame. Fair. Oh, but I can start digging again, which is neat. Alright. No. So the next thing is picking stuff. Yeah. Alright. Okay. The menus are huge. So I'm just gonna walk towards the red thingy.
Damn. Shoulders.
Oh, I promise you're smart enough.
Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Oh, because the injuries. Honestly, when I was, I don't know, I guess it was like 6 or 7 years ago. Like, first of all, I was in music school for college. I did not go to school for computer science or anything. And, I don't know. What year did that? So it's almost been like a decade. But I used to run a bar. That's what I was doing before I went into tech. And then through running a bar, I ended up programming on the side. Because I never thought I was smart either. And then I started programming. Okay, I will find... Okay, okay, there we go. Those are... Look at that. I found it.
Purple
so...
flower. Sage. There we go.
Never feel like you're not smart enough. But I get that. I get how intimidating it can be, especially when it's like things like AI and machine learning and stuff. Jeep Cherokee. I love a good Jeep. Yeah, and 2 car payments. Yeah, I completely get that. Okay, fair enough. Let me know when you're back. Yeah, yeah, I believe it. With a game this big, I mean, much like Skyrim or anything else, you have so much time of, okay, here's some mechanics. By the way, we got some more mechanics. And here's some more mechanics. Yeah, you know, and Matt, you're definitely smart enough. It's just finding those little wins. And then after that, you know you're smart enough because there's so many things that you think are crazy, like the homework I gave you for today, like setting up an Ubuntu VM. Not hard at all. It's just, but if you don't know what any of those words mean, and the fact you have to Google all of the words first, then it becomes crazy. I'm just picking all the stuff that I can to try to make extra potions. I don't know how much I need for each. I don't know if I have a carry limit, but there's only one way to find out. Which update? For this game? Or for another one? Alright, glad you're back. Yeah, as I was saying, welcome back. Mosh Pit on Twitch. But yeah, I used to run a bar, and I did a coding club on the side that I invited people out to. And that's when I got into tech, and I've been into tech for almost 10 years. But I grew up just thinking I wasn't smart enough. I didn't finish music school. But you'd be surprised what you can learn on YouTube. It's definitely not for everybody, but it can be super, super intimidating if you've never done programming stuff. But so much of it is a lot easier than you think. But I appreciate that. But I know exactly...
Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Something's happening.
I'm looking for those renegades who've been pillaging around the domain. Hey, what are you doing walking around with a weapon? If you don't want us to teach you a lesson, come here, Sharpish, and tell us who you are.
Alright, we'll try to solve it peacefully and see what's up.
Sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
He looks like he's wearing the same thing I took off that dude. He does not look like...
You're from
They're not even in the same uniform.
You don't look like it.
Kulva! Watch your tongue with me, boy.
Oh.
When I say we're from Von Berghoff, then we're from fucking Von Berghoff. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you?
Do we choose Cold Steel?
What are you doing here?
Should we just try to lie? Okay, so that's what that means. Lie. I don't think he's gonna believe that. Or we can try to intimidate. It's 2v1. But my intimidation's pretty high. Alright, fuck it.
Calm down. No need to draw weapons. I'll tell you everything. It's just like you said. Before dawn, there were some vagabonds round here. I had a bad feeling about them. They were looking for a hiding place.
What I want to know is where they are now, not where they were this morning.
We sent them to the rocks. It's a dangerous place. One false step, and it's a long way down.
I'll tell you what's dangerous. Pissing me off like you just did. Because it was in the rocks that we lost them yesterday. So it's kind of you to wait for us here. I'll kill you!
Growler.
Out of here! Quick, fellas! Die, you swine! Show your stuff! Ha! Fuck you! Sakura!
Okay, so I'm really not good at the combat. I'm really not good at the combat. I was hoping if I lied and I got away with it, they would walk away, and then I was going to kill them.
What's that dog making such a fuss about?
Alright, so let's try this again. Let's try this again. Well, actually, now that I know that they're the bad guys...
I'm looking for those renegades who've been... Hey!
You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit! Come on, then!
Easy. Now, look at all this extra loot we got. Nailed it. Nail it. Yeah. Do they have a dodge? I probably should have asked about that at some point. Well, I got good news and bad news. Good news is they're gone. The bad news is there's a few more corpses. Just double. Just only double the amount of corpses that I just got rid of. Do I have to... Do you want me to... Yeah, they're fine. They're fine. They're fine. Maybe she just doesn't like uneven numbered corpses.
You up a potion.
Did they hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Who do you think they were?
I don't know how much you heard.
Oh, yeah?
They came here saying they was from Lord von Burgo, and they was looking for 2 bandits that ambushed some knight yesterday. But for sure they wasn't von Burgo's people. They didn't even have his Waffenrocks. But they sure sounded keen to find you fellas.
Maybe they were from that band that followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend
now that I knew it was going to be a fight, I'm like, okay, if we're going to Groundhog Day this. And I managed to get them both.
Knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Yeah, okay.
I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Burgov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits.
Reputation going up. Moving on up in this world. Yeah, Waffenrocks.
And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Waffenrocks. They didn't even have it as Waffenrocks. Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking.
I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Sounds German.
Promises are made to be broken.
The Waffenrocks.
But thank you for dealing with them. Except I have 2 fresh corpses in my
You were right, Brad.
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
Oh, they had
He's
names.
holding up,
Awkward.
I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you
Now,
two
that
the
is
last
true.
of my
If I was there in
supply
real
during
life,
the
she wouldn't be
night.
like, ah, fuck it. I'm kind of getting used to him now.
Anyways,
I didn't sleep the first time, but now that these two, and now that I'm kind of like
she'd get it done in a
desensitized.
jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
Okay.
All right, I'll try.
I'm not gonna be an asshole. I don't know how. I got
I'm not
nothing.
sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything.
You did say
I
that.
have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Alright, we're getting to it. We are doing it. Alright, we're gonna brew a potion. Neat.
Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy.
Okay, there's the button. I'm like, what do I do?
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember
Okay.
what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Okay. Okay, I can't actually flip through it. Wine, 2 handfuls of chamomile, and a handful of sage. Alright, let's go. Neat. 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 That's fine. That's fine. Alright, cool.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
We got wine.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Okay, for a minute I thought she was like about to call me out and be like,
Try
oh, you fucked it
moving the
up.
cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need
Okay.
to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling.
Looks pretty boilery.
Boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames.
We're getting there.
Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now
I'm
we'll
so
start
far
with
ahead.
the
I'm like,
brewing.
sorry, I'm doing it too
Get all
fast.
the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Alright, 1.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
Okay. I hope it's not too...
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames.
You said wait until... You said every... Okay. Alright, that's fine. It's fine. Just wanted to wait till all the sand was gone.
Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Okay, real manual alchemy. I fucks with it though. That wasn't too difficult.
Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
Okay.
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Okay, I'm going to be doing a lot of that, I feel. Alright, so I'll get 3 of them per pot. 3 per pot. And it says I can keep... Uh-huh. 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 I'm sure that's fine. But apparently I can, okay, I'm gonna brew again. Alright. Aw.
Here it is.
Oh, okay, I'll have to go back.
Well, now, judging by the smell, I'd say you brewed it perfectly.
Stewie Griffin.
Thanks for your help, Henry.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well, if you feel up to it, I'd be right grateful to you if you was to rid me of them damn corpses what's lying there the whole time.
Sure. I'll do the
The
best I can.
shade. She's like, they've been there for a minute.
Go get some sleep. You won't miss anything.
Okay, there's
and
a skip
you need
button.
the rest after everything that happened.
Okay. Alright, I'll try not to be too aggressive with that. Can I make alchemy? Alright, let's see if I can do some more. Boom. Easy peasy. Oh shit. Oops. I'm gonna put it back, because I think the wine goes first. At least that's free. So there's something. Alright. 2 of these. Down. Boil.
Oh,
boy.
so hungry I could eat a horse.
Alright. Turn the sand glass. Turn it quickly. Alright. Great. Awesome. Mm-hmm. Alright, sage. I'm a good cook. Boom. Easy. Okay, so it doesn't let me still. Let's let me prepare the file. Because that's what that's called. Pour. Alright, nailed it. Yeah, it told me to go nap. I was told that I could also brew more, I could get more XP. Oh god. That's not what I wanted. Oh god. Sorry, I'm leaving the table. I want to bury those guys. I don't know how sensitive.
A bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
Okay, hold on. Do I have food? I have food. I'm not wearing a pouch. I can just eat it. Alright, where did that change? Strength, 6th. Okay, nourishment. Oh, okay, so that gives me 2 nourishment. Easy. Easy. So we're starting a little graveyard over here at the stream, but we're fine. And then it's nap time. Then it's nappy time. I am kind of tempted to just brew all of the ingredients that I got, because I feel like having a couple of boosted skills in the beginning might be the move. Alright, it's gonna drop you there. Oh, look at that. We're good at this. We're good at this. So how many people in the chat have played this before? I know that obviously... it's a pretty new game, so I figure only a few people. I know Matt, I believe you have it. Grab. Forgot to grab. Yeah? Alchemy is worth it? Oops. I could have just buried him, but I dropped him in there. We're fine. I mean, so far it looks... I mean, it definitely looks good. It definitely looks good. I think it's really too early to tell, but it's... I'm with it. I'm pretty sure the lady was over here, but when I can't see her house, I am discombobulated. Oh, there it is. We made it. Okay, and I can sell potions. I like potions. Alright, Mikesh. Let's go ahead and get your big old corpse out of here. And the pig's like, and you're burying them. And didn't even ask me if I was hungry. You bastard. Alright. Drop and... Okay, let me dig. Where is it? Ha. Alright. We're nailing it. I've seen a lot of videos for it. Like little, like, out of context clips. Oops, I keep holding the button instead, and instead of burying them, just like terribly dropping them. I'm sorry. There you go, now you're buried. We're making it through. And I probably still need a nap. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm liking the shorter stream schedule. Because I've been doing 4 hours for as long as I can remember. At least 4 hours. So doing a 3-hour one makes it a lot more attainable on a weeknight. Bring out your dead. Ring ding. I need a bell. Oh, Monty Python. What a great movie. All right, I'm gonna exhaust the rest of my herbs, because I know I have enough stuff. Okay, so I need twice as much chamomile than sage, but that's fine. But that's fine. Also, let me check time, because holy shit, what time is it? All right, got about another 40 minutes before we do the Twitch post show. Hope everyone's having a good week. We're just making ourselves some potion boys before a nap. Alright, cool. Flip that. It is a little cathartic, not gonna lie. You know, the whole potion brewing. You gotta get the timing right.
When's the last time I ate something?
Alright, I get it. You're hungry. You're hungry. I hear you. There's a lot of good solid ones. Knee. Was it your father was a hamster and your mother smelt of elderberries? So many good jokes. Oh, just need to hold that. Okay. I'm still learning. Which reminds me of one of the, like, I don't know if anyone here has read. I don't know if anyone here has read Ready Player One, like the book. But funny story about Ready Player One. Movie was alright. Not bad at all. But obviously comparing it to a book is going to make you hate most things. I get it. He's so hungry. He wants me to know how hungry he is. But Ready Player One, great movie, fine, good enough, you know, but never going to stand up to the book. But in the book, one of the best things they did was these things called flick syncs. So in the Oasis, they had this, like, partway through, they discovered that Halliday came up with a game that was, oh, I was supposed to get it boiling first. I'm gonna let it go for just a hair longer. That's fine. Let's see how forgiving it is when I totally forgot part of it. But there's this game that he creates for his favorite movies. You play the movie by, like, you stand in for one of the characters and you have to say everything that they say in the movie with the right inflection and everything, and you get points. And one of the movies he does that with is Monty Python and the Holy Grail. And I'm like, that's such a cool concept. I'm surprised no one's done that yet, besides IP theft. But for those movies that you know in and out, and you could do any character, that's a vibe. And I might be the only person here that read those, but the first one was good, at least. All right, pouring that, and then I think we're good. And then I think we're good. It's always at least once a night I get one person that comes in.
Chamomile long enough.
Oh no, it isn't super forgiving. Okay, all right, cool. I have a couple potions that suck. Now I'm just gonna nap, so it lets me go further through the story.
Those corpses have been taken care of. They're gone to rest.
And I'm dirty again.
Thanks,
So
Henry.
dirty.
I appreciate it. You did what you could. Me and the gravedigger will do the rest, so I ain't stuck with that corpse forever.
It's been a while since I've watched Life of, like, I need to watch more. Monty Python, some British humor. I actually showed Kit Mr. Bean for the first time not too long ago. That old Mr. Bean.
We did what we could
Like the Thanksgiving special.
The rest is in God's
I don't know why, it
hands.
just makes
Now
me
go
giggle
and rest.
to this day when I see it.
Sleep will do you good.
Even if no one else is giggling.
Go to bed and get a good sleep. Otherwise, you won't fit it, and I'll have the two of
Alright, cool. And we got to our first manual save point. Alright, I need at least 8 hours, clearly. One thing, as far as my AI projects, another project I want to do is...
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had it like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
I want to start making it an offline way to consume media. Because, like, we used to have...
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything. Rotted hell!
Sorry, I completely, like... I need to log into this backstory. But then we'll get to my side rant
Because it's the last one my father
about my
forged, and I
offline
promised him
media.
I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
War is a nasty business, that is true.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
So is she like her daughter? I was like, which part was the dream?
Dreams. You must be Pavlena.
Oh, okay. She mentioned
That's
that.
right.
Awkward.
I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night.
Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear.
Sometimes the eyes just look so crazy on these characters. That's what it really is, the eyes. This is the only thing that bothered me about, because I feel like the realism is there.
I reckon
But the
she would bring
eyes
dead back
make it
to
look a
life.
little bit dead.
She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows.
But that's being super nitpicky, because it looks beautiful.
On that other fella for
Don't get me
sure.
wrong, but
Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
better than yesterday. I'm not a complainer. I don't want to be a complaining boy.
Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh,
okay, quest
that
unlocked.
oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
A beautiful maiden lie. I'm not gonna spit game at this point when I'm covered in like corpse blood. She's like, tell me more about your father. My father. Okay, I get indecisive.
There's no need to get upset about it. The important things happen when a person's awake.
Yeah, eyes are very hard to do in 3D graphics, but I do feel like after just playing Red Dead nailed it though. And it could just be, I don't know if this is mocap or not, but I feel like I saw videos about this being mocap.
Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else.
But I feel like Red Dead 2,
Come along, and we must
like the way
save
they
Ma
captured
from
the eyes was so eerily good. Given I just played that for the first time like last week, you know, or, you know, I finished it the other week, so, I don't know. I'm gonna eat some food. Real quick. Yeah, and let me know when where you find them. Like, where you find the Monty Python and all of those videos online. Which brings me to the point I was gonna make. I think that it's time for another batch of offline media, right? Because we had cassette tapes, and then it got into like CDs, and now everything can fit on the tiniest little SD cards, and it's like now would be the best time to have offline media because you can store so much offline media in such a tiny place. But SD cards themselves are too tiny. You're not going to carry around a little pocket with SD cards. So it's like we need to make something that's a little bit bigger and a device that can like read them and do quick read and writes. But everything has become streaming to where we don't own anything anymore. And that bothers me. Like when things go down, like if all these services got hacked, how many people here, how many physical copies of anything do you own still that you could just put into a system and turn on? Whether it be like a CD, a VHS, a DVD. And if you have DVDs, do you still have a DVD player? You know what I mean? Like there's like so few things that we actually own physical copies of anymore. That's a side project I want to get into, is creating a way for us to like having the next generation of standardized cartridges or whatever they are, so people can start sharing peer-to-peer when it comes down to like media. But I digress. Yeah, so we'll see what they're on, because I find myself more and more being like, I swear this was on a different platform before, and I feel like they're just making me go to different places to buy the same thing, but I've already bought so much of it. Rant over, but you know, that's just my 2 cents. I'm not going to steal shit from her.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us!
Like, I remember when hard drives were just starting to become cheap and you had like terabytes coming out for the first time, you would run into some people that are like, I have every song ever made. You know? Like, we need some of those.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking!
That's awesome.
Even this water now tastes
Yeah,
like
having a physical collection, I think those things are going to become more and more valuable as time goes on, because more and more...
I am in your debt.
It's getting to the point where movies aren't even being made in physical anymore.
Bojana told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time.
If you buy it digitally, if the servers go down, you don't have it.
Estate or something.
The 3rd time. What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry...
Because, like, even with YouTube, you know, if you buy something on YouTube Movies, you get to download it to YouTube. A lot of times it doesn't even let you download it to the device.
Once, when we were out hunting, Hans was taken captive by humans. But with a bit of luck, I managed to rescue him.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're very dangerous.
I've been on the fence about getting vinyl because I had so many records growing up that I never had a record machine, like I never had a record player for. That were my parents, and then I just left them with them, and they still have them. They're like, here, you can have these, and I'm like, I never played them. I just carried them around hoping I would get something to play them. I never did.
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to
But
rob
one day I
us,
would like to get a record player with like a nice sound system.
to make them think
You listen to
twice.
some good vinyl.
The thing I want to know
It
is,
seems like a cool ritual.
how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive. I rescued him.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna Juvat.
See now,
I'll get that
finally
memorized.
learned it.
What?
Ah, it's just this kind of...
Al dentes
motto
fortuna
of ours.
juvat.
Fortune favours the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are.
Nice. Pluto.
Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests,
I'll check that
they
out.
ain't.
Does it have ads?
I
Is my
can
question
tell.
with Pluto
As
TV.
I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle.
Because like
Hank
free with
as a
ads
reward for saving
is
me.
not free.
Your pebbles.
And I only say that because I hate ads so much. Like I've been on
but you
YouTube
never gave me
Premium
anything
for
for
probably
Talmberg.
a decade.
Talmberg? What was that about then?
And after you go YouTube Premium, you don't realize how many ads you see every day on YouTube. But after you cut that out, you don't get exposed to ads unless you watch something with ads. To the point where I don't like watching ads. You can ask Kit. Like if something comes on with ads, I'm like, ugh, ugh. Like I start jokingly being like, why are we watching it? Why? I hate ads. I hate ads so much. And I'm saying that as my like. Oh, sorry, Twitch had an ad. But that's why I keep them to 3 minutes. They're 5 by default. I'm like, no, that's too many per hour. This is a long story short. I can long story short all of it.
Talmberg Castle.
I want to make sure at least on tonight's stream because we're already at almost 2.5 hours.
Gracious! Raiding a castle? That must be pretty wild, eh?
Indeed it was. Arrows raining down, outnumbered by hordes of foes mercilessly charging at us from
Yeah,
all
I despise
sides.
ads myself.
I'm truly indebted to Henry for getting me out of that fix.
But I reckon you...
Now, and I have heard it always sounds better on vinyl. Just that little pff.
Yeah, true. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
Not to be talking
Quite
over the
welcome.
story again,
The
but I
Lords
get
of Light
squirrely.
do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for
Oh
storytelling.
yeah, you're not going to tell them about how you were
Came here
spying
an
on
important
the women
mission,
doing
but we cannot
laundry
afford to dally any
when we
longer.
got murdered.
We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from
That's
here?
fine.
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Gelioth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Aw, making us sandwiches.
I don't know how to
Bozana.
thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course.
I buried 3 bodies.
Thanks
I
for
feel
everything
like
you've done.
on the 3rd
I
body,
have something for you, Henry.
you should get a
Mar
free
had
spade.
trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It
Oh,
will
neat.
help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble.
It'll save
You'll
you
see.
a lot
It's
of
not all
trouble.
that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we better get
Yeah,
going.
that's fair.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned. Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here.
Yeah, when it comes to ad things, I normally skip that and end up paying for the more expensive tier. I need to go back for my puppy.
He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills.
Are you yanking my pizzle? I say that all the time.
I tell you.
I'll double down.
I saw him there.
Of course, Henry.
Right?
I know you have.
Yeah, he's not exactly a great friend. He's like, by the way, fuck your dog. Our friends will get buried when they get buried. And you're kind of crazy.
And Otto von Bergov.
Not that he was looking. He was too busy trying to get with them washerwomen's.
It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise.
Rich kids, you know what I mean?
And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
I didn't even see if they had anything else I could steal. I had to see what the other shit I looted. I didn't even look. Oh, okay. Heartwarming music, some money. Look at us. Look at us moving forward. I think we're finally out of the intro. We're making it. Oh shit, that's... I thought we already saw the Kingdom Come Deliverance line, but okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Let's sit back and let's watch another cinematic. And I don't mean to say that like this is boring, because it's not boring. But it's very interesting, now that I'm thinking about it out loud, how streaming is going to impact the beginning of games. If it is at all. It's a very chill intro. Very chill. And it is a gorgeous game. I'm sure if I was on PC, I'd have even better graphics. Gotta sneak some title cards in there. Fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. I can't tell if those are bagpipes. It's like a very light bagpipe. Maybe it's a glockenspiel. Okay, we're good. I thought it crashed for a second. Don't have my dog.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
Back then, all medicine was herbal remedies. Right?
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
and wine.
Oh, it's closed.
Cool.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Fucking shit!
Exactly. Yeah,
You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't. I
That's fair.
am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries.
Okay, first of all, I'm not covered in
Sir
shit.
Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed.
Well, none of them have
by
good luck.
outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days.
Right.
And even
I
if he
fought in
did
your general
confirm your
direction.
story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like.
Not the
Count
competition.
yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
So far, so good. It's definitely charming. It's got some charmingness to it.
Your shitty hands off me!
Damn. He already got the shit thrown on him. Now he's getting rolled in dirt.
Look, wait. Wait, one moment.
Doesn't seem like they like us very much.
The fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Take a bath. On account of being covered in shit. Or drink.
you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
I'm sure that'll turn out fine.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You tried to
Okay.
talk to them and get shit poured on your
So
head.
now we're getting real close, if not being released in the world, which I like. I have a lot of blood on me,
trouble
though.
with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes.
Yeah, we're not going
Then they
anywhere
won't
like
believe
this.
We're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
Fuck it, we'll earn it.
Earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen?
Me?
And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the
I
throne.
have a feeling he's not going to be very
So
helpful.
what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
A laughing stock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got
Whose
no
idea
message,
was that?
No coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Ragged asses.
Fine,
Tends to be
my
a
friend.
recurring
I'll tell
theme.
you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
Hey, A Feast for Crows. That's book 4 of Game of Thrones. He's totally to kind of blame. I don't think I'm as much to blame. We'll just do
Go
that.
back and bury them as
We'll do
soon
the
as
one
we
where we
can.
don't talk about blame. Thank you guys for the likes, by the way. Thanks for hanging out.
They were good Christians, even though it didn't always...
I know this game will be
Keep the
extremely
promise we made
complex.
up, Magennis. The best way to honor their memory.
The first part of any
Finish our
game
mission. We'll get
tends to be a
inside the
slow
castle.
build.
You'll see.
So for
We'll
those
avenge our
avowed
lives
players,
and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
we're getting there.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are.
For those that have played Avowed, I'm curious if it's the same kind of,
Gentlemen.
if it's a big, like, long, bring you into the lore kind of start. Because we're like almost at 2.5 hours. Very soon, I got to get to the point where I'm winding
Meat in
down
that, and
on the
it's more than you
stream.
gave me coin for.
Because
When you
it's
finish,
Friday. We got work
report
going.
for work.
Cheers.
I'm pretty sure that's the one that was by the pond.
From the pond.
Okay.
Or the one you gave us away for.
I bear that witch.
Wench! What I tell you? What are you waiting
That's
for?
good.
She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word.
Welcome in, guy. I'm glad you liked it.
I ain't seen you here before.
I mean, I haven't played the first one, but I'd be lying if I'm like the story has me like on the edge of my seat or nothing. But I am still very
I've come from the
Very new to
castle.
it.
I'm Catherine, and I've got the
How'd you like your first
lovely job
playthrough?
of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Now they're looking at me, though. Do I say something? Oh,
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster. If you want to go around mixing with my guests here...
I was trying to not be noticed, but I realized they were both stopped and staring at me like, it's you. You're the one that stinks.
We divided up fairly. But that toe rag only gave me the innards. What do you expect?
What was that?
Tried to just stay out of it.
Poor Captain Thomas might never...
Alright, do I have anything that's not stained with blood? Here we go. That's a little better. Alright. That one doesn't look as bloodstained. Oh, look at that. I got some matching drip, some good boots. Yeah, we're fine.
Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead. Jesus Christ. Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his
Oh, same shit happened to them.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember.
I still look like I got blood on
Are
me.
you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
What are you gaping at? Struck dumb by my loveliness, are you?
Bet you she's heard that before.
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
Yes, you were.
I wouldn't say that
You
we
were attacked
saved
there by
her.
some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no
Yeah,
idea
games
what
this
you are
big
about.
tend to really
I went
show
to
how
the
good they are in like a
castle
second
and I wasn't
playthrough.
at any pond.
After you understand all of the basic stuff and you're like, now let's just do it again. Let's do a god run. I don't think that's gonna work. Whatever,
And
we'll
I
try.
have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Here's your wine.
Fair enough. And she's like, yeah, you were spying on me then.
vagabond bothering
Gross. Fucking
For the
fair.
likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
It was Capon's fault.
But I know you were there.
For the record.
I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Cool. So we have a wedding to get to.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Ready for what?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right.
Okay, let's get it done.
What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, the second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why you have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy. And
Okay, cool.
All right, we'll do it. carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Glad to hear it.
We're fine.
I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you
That's true.
actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Scallis.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life. But I know this place inside and out.
She was like, well, I only would have known if you would have said like one thing. That's got
I heard some talk
a
about
pretty
some
thing next to
wedding
it.
being
Ah. No, but young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bat.
Okay.
Will Lord von Burgov be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are?
Who is
Who is
Samin?
this? Samin.
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old
That's
Jan
fair.
Samin is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Nice.
Where's the wedding going to?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan.
Could I get to the weddings?
I don't know about that, lad. What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svatja there. He's
Okay.
the bride's brother. He can be a bit of...
Okay, I found more about the wedding.
Is that all you know about?
What else is there to know?
Okay.
What's life like?
Better now that you
Gonna
and
do a
your
little
pal
side
have
things,
finally
find out
had
about the
truth to
things.
tell. It used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around.
Alright, so I have a lot of things to do.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Alright.
I'll
gonna
go and
leave.
discuss it with my friend.
and careful with them sacks. Aye, coming right up.
Alright.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I know. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want
He's
to talk
charming.
about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Burgov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. Young Lord Semin, a nobleman, is marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's the talk of the region. It's invitation only, of course.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Burgov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
It's one of those kind of relationships.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
He really likes talking about pizzle yanking.
Work, I'm...
It'll be done in a jiffy.
That's not the point, Henry. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, work as if the disgrace at the
Look, we're not in
Yeah,
any
just
position
try
to
it.
pick and choose. So if you want to somehow scrape your way out of this mess, a bit of honest work.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 state...
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast.
I lost reputation,
God's
huh?
law, Oratoris, Laboratoris,
For telling him to work.
and Bellatoris. The warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work.
I understand.
I'll just get it done.
Thank you, Henry.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend.
How?
That too, of course.
I have a feeling he's not going to
Maybe
pay it
Joe
back.
Estates. But above all, once we're out of the work, as soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into
And let
the
me know
forest
if
and
it's
find
super
much
annoying to
below.
kind of half skip ahead, but I read really fast. And after 2+ hours of almost constant cutscenes, this is about as slow as I can go through it. My brain's like, let me do anything. All right, here we go.
You're not the fella who's supposed to carry the sacks, are you?
That's me. I'm sack carrier boy.
The innkeeper told me we should move the sacks.
So what are you waiting for? I'm bored to death already. I'll move each sack so you can get a better grip on it. But don't expect no more from me.
This guy's just excellent. All right, so we've been upgraded to sack carrying. Mosh Pit, good hanging out, man. I'm glad you had such a good day. And I hope I'll catch you on the next one. Take her easy, and if she's easy, take her twice. I like that. I don't think I've ever heard that.
What did I do to you?
But good to see you, Mosh Pit. Thanks for hanging out on Twitch.
Blessings to you.
3-day a week, I think I can do. They're gonna have to be shorter, and that in games like this, where it's so many cutscenes, I feel like I haven't done anything, but I pretty much, after this mission, have to call it. So I can do a little bit of a Twitch post-show. But it's also my first Thursday. I don't think I've ever had a scheduled Thursday run, so it might be a lighter crowd anyhow, because it's in the middle of the week. But I appreciate you guys hanging out. I know this has been a lot of cutscenes where you're just really watching me react to the first however so minutes.
I never heard of any Perkstein in all my years.
Oh,
I'm not
great.
surprised. You're just a village yokel.
How dare you? I'm the son of the bailiff.
I can't use this as a weapon, can I?
More
Okay.
sympathetic toward people who've been ambushed when you
I figured if I had the sack, I could hit somebody with it. Yeah, it sounded about right.
I'll drink to that.
What did you say?
Say it again. It was their own fault.
Leave him alone for 1 minute. He doesn't want to help.
What are you trying to say? Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trusky. Making camp and...
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
It's almost like multiple people told you that, too. Weird.
You're the fool here.
You're gonna start as well?
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies it.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you?
Oof. Just
I'll give you
play
a
your
piece of
cards
advice,
immediately.
pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion. At least
I am Sir Hans Capon.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein.
He does
Sir
sound like that.
Hans You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh.
Didn't you hear? Apologize to him.
Oh no. Reinforcements.
I don't think I helped.
I'm so... Take your numbskull friend.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep... Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh,
Good
I'd
one.
like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
For an arse kicking, you piece of shit!
Stop beating him. Bad luck.
Nice, go fuck yourself!
What are you hop...
I gotta stop doing that.
You're no match for us,
This is not working out.
Take the Take that fucker out, damn it! I'll beat you. Bloody arse off.
Oh, this is not going well.
Yeah! Don't spare it!
Jesus.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
The quote book. Yeah, no, I'm about it. We should definitely... I saw that you had one in yours, and I need to... Yeah, I'll add that to my Discord. That's a good one, Mortek. No, just the bathing with the homie simulator. And get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
And don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak...
For a minute, I thought he just died. For a minute, I thought he just fucking died.
Some work. We'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no. Not his lordship.
You've got a nerve.
Now, those don't all look like fruits.
You hadn't have played the hero. Would have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off.
He's gonna kick me when I'm in the stocks.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
Should I stay silent?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
I'm gonna lay into him a little bit. He just tried to kick
You're
me.
in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
What? Who started quarrelling with the locals in their tavern?
Who started it?
What an idiot I was to stand up for you.
And what good did it do? Fuck all! If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play it.
We were still there though because I was paying off our debt.
Damsels in distress.
We could have shared the gruel.
You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
We could have.
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Oh, damn. I think I'm just going to stay silent on this one.
Nothing to say, yokel? I can't believe I ever bothered with you. My so-called protector, adjutant? You couldn't even keep an eye on your fucking mutt.
Yeah, fuck you.
Right, that's enough. I only kept silent because I hoped you'd calm down once you got it all off your chest. And that you'd realise how badly you're wronging me. I bend over backwards for you. I tolerate all your stupid fucking whims. And what do I get? Insults and accusations. But right from the start, you acted like you were on some nobleman's outing. All you cared about was whoring and boozing. You know full well the ambush was your fault, and now you're kicking out so you don't have to admit it.
What do you...
But let me finish. I wasn't born with a silver spoon.
Let him finish.
Like you. But unlike you, I'd have managed to deliver that message. And that's because I'm responsible and know how to behave in a way that doesn't make me feel ashamed. In a way that would make my parents proud of me.
Which parents do you mean? Radzig?
Aye, Radzig, let's say. Nobody could be proud of you, Capon. Nobody.
Damn. So we're cool?
We'll see who's proud of who.
Yeah, it's hard to be intimidating to one another when neither of you can, like, move. Fun times.
Right, ladies.
He probably did that a few times.
But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Thanks, Jason Statham with hair. do you think that was gonna go? I like how they like had the music and then it just cut off when he got slapped in the face.
Where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Great. Now we're fighting.
Oh. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah.
Fair enough.
Alright, off you go.
All right, now are we getting to the point where where we're getting out of the endless cutscenes? Because this is about the time. Yeah, I gotta shut it down. Ugh. So first night of Kingdom Come Deliverance. Yeah, this looks like the real world. We made it through the intro. Anything an honest Christian should avoid is considered a crime. All right. Cool. All right. So they got some depth. They got some depth.
I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
I can fast travel by using the map. Find a way to get into the wedding. All right, I have to save here. Save and exit to menu. All right, folks. I know, right? I finally made it. I'm like, I gotta shut this down or I'm gonna be on super late. But with that being said, I might pick this one back up for my third stream of the week. I might just go straight into this on Saturday. Because I feel like if I have 3 big games, because I'm doing Red Dead 1 on Tuesday, I'm doing this. If I pick up Avowed or anything like that, I'm never gonna get through any of the games. So maybe I should save the third stream to like continuationing. All right, save and exit. Boom. All right, TikTok, thanks for hanging out. I'm going to be moving over to Twitch for the post show. So if you guys want to see the stream continued now that we are out of the gameplay of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I'll be over at Twitch for the next 10-15 minutes, chilling, winding things down. I appreciate you guys hanging out, and I hope you all have a great night. And I will see you guys on Saturday for the next stream. My full schedule is on twitch.tv/Valgaroth, so feel free to check it out if you like the streams. Have a great night and stay safe. And it's almost Friday, so cheers. Boom. All right, Twitch. All right, YouTube, bye-bye. We're doing a Twitch